Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Slime Heroes. It is, I guess I'm going to say it's kind of a family-friendly Souls-like, which is a funny thing to say just because it's not like Souls-like games are necessarily family-unfriendly as long as your family is above a certain age, which I guess is kind of what this is an answer to. But as part of that, it's got kind of this like lovely, much more like cutesy art style, and supposedly it's a lot more accessible, which for me, I actually really love. Because I love Souls-likes, they're a lot of fun. Oh, I can have like a goo mouth, that's good. He can just look like not a good guy. Oh, that's funny. I don't think I want... Okay, actually I'm kind of loving that. Isn't this like the bad dudes from Slime Rancher, kind of, sort of? I could do that, that'd be very funny. Something kind of like this. Let's go with the pink, there we go. So I can also change the difficulty settings. I don't know what these necessarily mean, but still. I can also go for like... No. I like my kind of weird goo mouth. What else do we have? Ugh. I really love the idea of being the bad guy, though, but I think I'm going to go with those eyes. Alright, anyway. I should mention a couple of things before we get started. One, this is made by Pancake Games and published by Whitethorn Games, who are kind enough to reach out and sponsor this video. And Slime Heroes is out now on Steam and Xbox. So if you want to pick it up and play it yourselves, just follow the link in the description below. It'll be coming to the Switch and PlayStation at a later date. But I don't know when. Now, oh, what is our name? Oh, Blue. If I... Blue. How do I... There we go. How do I do a caps? Can I just type it? There we go. Waboo. Waboo. Like, the problem is I could do Wagyu, but that sounds not great. So we're just gonna go Wabo. There we go. Oh, it's got a single eye. Oh, I didn't realize it had the forehead eye going on. It's still cute, but 3 eyes. I don't mind 3 eyes when the third eye opens up. Like when the third eye opens up when something special is going on. But when it's the third eye is the one that casually opens and then the other 2 eyes never open. That freaks me out a little bit and I can't really put my finger on why. Well, I mean, I can. It's just not normal. Alright, so what's up with this and where are we going? Left stick to move. Okay, I can also sneak. But why would I ever sneak? X to attack, so I got a punch. I got like a heavy attack, and I've got a dash. Okay, so there wasn't really an explanation as to why there are enemies right now. We have Dragon Friend that is asleep. Bye. Obtain skills from enemies. Ooh. Okay, so we can kill enemies and get stuff, so I can get a projectile. Where? Skills. And we have a jump as well. Okay, A to jump. And I can dash midair. Unfortunately, dash... There we go. B to dodge, avoid damage. Limited dodge resources return over time. The one problem is the dodge kills your momentum. You actually stop as soon as you've done the dodge, which... I don't know, Oh. Wants me to keep going. I'm a big fan of when... Wait, do I have feet? I guess I have feet. It kind of looks like the slime's butt is just, like, extruding. Why does this tail look evil?
Little slime. Is the barrier around our home unharmed? I'm feeling weaker today and cannot seem to move right now. In our years together, you have always been so kind. Oh, I should rest a little longer. No, my barrier has finally broken. Darkness has reached our little home. let them hurt you. Stay away from my friend!
I don't know why she feels the need to protect the slime, all things considered. Oh, wait. No, never mind. Now it makes a little bit more sense. I don't think I'm supposed to win this, but I could be wrong.
The darkness has grown too strong. I cannot protect us any longer. You need to save yourself. I have just enough strength to teleport you to safety. May this small piece of me keep you safe. Remember, no matter how small you feel, there is strength in you always. Goodbye, my friend.
Mushrooms galore. Fungal caves. Now I've got sword? New weapon, sword. Okay, character, weapon. Yeah, can't punch anymore. It feels like if you've got encroaching darkness coming after you and you're not feeling great. Number one thing to do is probably train your slime buddy in as much combat as you can possibly get. Okay, so I have to be aiming directly or indirectly, kind of vaguely in the direction of an enemy. Combine a primary and secondary skill to create skill combos. What? Okay. Create a whirlwind that damages and pulls enemies towards it. Okay, that's cool. So, I see. So it doesn't actually create the whirlwind. The combo skill is instead a homing shot that takes a little bit to land. I've never seen a slime around here. You seem to not be corrupted. Wiggle chieftain, of course. You've come to the Wiggle village at a sad time. I'm the last of the Wiggles. All the rest have been corrupted by the darkness. They've become aggressive monsters attacking their friends at home. Now the village is destroyed. You may only be a slime, but if you find any Wiggles in the Foggle Caves, send them home, please. It'd be nice to have some hope again. What even is that? Like a weird meteor piece of their house? Hard to tell. It's still smoldering. I wonder if this has like a town building element to it. It might. Now we have no way of like pulling up a map, do we? We do. Yo. Ooh. Okay. I like this map actually. The illustrations are not, I don't know. I wish more games would lean really hard on their illustrations. Both like complete ones and even the sketchier ones. Like it looks nice. So many games, I want to say after kind of the transition to 3D, have really done away with their two-dimensional artwork, thinking is like outmoded or something. And it's always kind of a shame, because like there's a lot of really beautiful 2D art out there that is just entirely expressed as, you know, concept art or like loading screen art and stuff like that. And even just like squeaking it onto the map just as like a space filler is fine. Works great in my opinion. Makes the game instantly more attractive to me. Okay, so we get projectile, but don't we already have projectile? Unless I can do double projectile. Cost 33. Okay. So can I actually just mix and match these? Oh, no, I cannot. Okay, so we picked up a second projectile. And can combo them together. It's an evil wiggle. Ew. This is such like a PS2 style game. Like the sound effects and everything. Like this could have been on PlayStation and it probably would have actually felt right at home there. We got something there shooting at me. I see. He turned into a boot for a jump attack. Okay, that's charming. I don't have a double jump yet. Oh. Turned into an anvil. Did I kill it? Yeah, okay, looks like it did. Which is a little silly considering the thing can fly, but... Oh, did I, like... There we go. Oh, jump attacks are actually extremely strong. Bye. I mean, they seem to go home. But yeah, the, I'm just chucking the wiggles into the void. And I guess it's working. Whoops. Oh, shortcut. Got it. Well, at least we found them out. I should probably also use the whirlwind when I get a chance. Okay, so we're just back here. Nothing more. Nothing less. I can come back to town at a later date. I don't know if I can fast travel necessarily. But still. Whoop. Nope, that's not it. Okay, so the whirlwind's pretty good. Yeah, I don't necessarily know if the ground stomp is actually particularly effective. I think really it's good on small platforms and maybe not nowhere else per se. Okay, I'm assuming I go up here, do a dash. I think there might have been another Pogo Mushroom. Gesundheit, Chal.
Back, beast! You'll never take me alive! I won't fall to you!
Go to Light Geysers to heal, level up, or fast travel. All enemies will also respawn.
To be saved by a slime. What has the world come to? Attacked, you say? Looking for a fluffy friend, you are? Must have lived under a rock for all this time, if that is your concern. Oh, you're home. Not a rock. I stand corrected. Well, while you were protected, corruption devoured the rest of the world. The Guardians, supposed to protect this land, failed. You and I might be some of the last free lives left, with our wits intact. What's this? Get a Guardian to help, you say? Will a Guardian listen to a slime like you? Fine, fine. If you're certain, I will help you. Who knows? Perhaps you'll surprise me. Leave this cave and head for the trees. The Forest Guardian Silva will be most likely to listen. With their help, a chance you may have at finding your furry friend. Run along now, little slime! See how tough you are, we shall.
Alright, let's also level up. Oh, costs more. So we can increase my attack rate, damage done, damage with skills, and maximum energy. Alright, well, since I can't level up and I can't do anything else, let's just butt bounce our way through everything. Right. I guess I can jump over attacks if I want to and kind of skunk them. It actually almost feels practical for me. What was that? Oh, that was the windstorm. I don't have enough energy, even if I wanted to. I'll have to see if there's any way that I can potentially get energy regen. Because that would be lovely. Yeah, it actually seems reasonably easy for me to avoid a lot of these hits. I definitely kind of stands behind the whole... I don't even know if I want to call it a Soulslike per se. There's another projectile upgrade. It's definitely got that family-friendly angle down. It's a very good, like, also... Oh! They actually do like a whirlwind attack. Okay. Looks like I'm getting more of those. I guess I might as well see if I can actually stack them together, see what I can get. And I might also be able to do like a projectile with a whirlwind and try out the different combos. Well, I guess I might as well just do big whirlwind and see what happens. Doesn't really seems like it changed too much. Because yeah, I can do some damage to it. I was hoping double stacking it would make it like bigger or have more suction or something. And maybe it did. Hard to tell. Yeah, what is this game reminding me of? It's very much like your kind of standard mascot action, like not quite action RPG collectathon style game from like back in the 90s, early 2000s. I'm thinking like Jak and Daxter or like Ratchet and Clank and stuff, which I'm actually very much in favor of that kind of genre of games making a return. I miss collectathons, but collectathons kind of with a purpose. I enjoyed like some of the more modern collectathons, but I didn't find them particularly like compelling long term. It was just a lot of chores for the sake of chores. And so seeing some collectathons that have like a much more singular purpose or idea, and maybe a more interesting combat system like, say, this one, actually has a lot that I could potentially like really get into. Ooh. And yeah, it looks like I'm going to be able to come back to this later. Yeah. I just insta-die when I go into the water. Alright, keeping that in mind. Oh, that respawns all the enemies. On the flip side, I don't think there's anything to stop me from just sprinting to the end. The enemies are, not that persistent. There we go. And yeah, I think we're going to want to scale up my damage a little bit. Might not be a bad idea for me to go out of my way to crank up my damage a bunch. Or my attack speed. That one's hard to tell. Okay. Got a regular projectile. So it seems like just double stacking the projectiles does increase the damage. Ow. In a linear level. Hello. What do you want? I'm busy researching the Lost Guardian. I believe that if we can find the Lost Guardian, we may be able to help restore the balance and peace to the land. I've come across ancient runes that I believe may hold information, but unfortunately I'm unable to enter. If you happen across, gain access and find any tombs with information, tomes with information, I may have a reward. Otherwise, I shall ask you to leave me to my work. Oh, I see. From afar, projectile runes. Okay. So it seems like it's almost more tutorial-ish than anything else. Guess I'm just gonna put those down. It kind of locks them in. Unfortunately, they can still dash out of it, which is the one tricky part. But maybe that's fine. Okay, well that one didn't last. And I don't know what this thing is. Oh. It's just an energy stone. And I can't do anything to break whatever that giant slime mess is. I guess the entire point is just kill all the enemies in the area and you're good to go. Hopefully we find one of the level up shrines nearby, just so I don't have to go back. I'm assuming shoot that. Okay, there we go. It's like, wait, getting rid of the webbing does me no good. There you go. Might as well snag this. The other one is, of course, just like kind of classic Zelda games, like the old school top-down ones. I don't know, I'm a big fan of Link's Awakening in any game that kind of even remotely comes close to reminding me of that is always a good thing. Like, it's weird how popular those games were, and that, like, it took so long for us to really get back to making, I don't want to say good ones, because that's maybe a little bit dismissive, but like, I've played a lot of indie Zelda-likes, and I always felt like they missed kind of the mark on the combat side especially. I had combat and world exploration, but I also recognize that those things are really hard to do. And so you often have to make concessions. Oh, I see. I'm just supposed to shoot that thing. I was like, am I supposed to jump somewhere? And the answer is no, shoot the blob. Oh, that's just down permanently. It's not going back up. Is there any reason for me to go for... I probably shouldn't race it, just in case. Because last time I touched water, it was just instant death. Alright, whole mess of things. We've got a tentacle. Let's see. Let's just go over here. And shooting gallery. Hold up. Let's... Oh, nope, we are not paused. And unfortunately, because I think this is supposed to be, well, single player specifically. Let's try this. Rather than doubling up, let's start mixing them. Because if I do projectile with... Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so the whirlwind projectiles just follow me around. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so these just follow me around until they have a target to shoot. The other one is... Okay, that's interesting. That's a good way of handling it. Let's see, where was I going to say on that one? I don't know, just mixing and matching seems like a better idea than just stacking the same. But maybe we'll find some other more interesting busted combos later. I mostly am hoping I can stack, like, status effects. Set a bunch of things on fire. I dig it when I can do kind of like a set it and forget it build. Where I just, like, light the world on fire and then walk away.
Well, what do we have here? A tome with information about the Lost Guardian, you say? Give it to me here. I'll have a look and see if it could aid me in my research. Here is a reward for your help. If you find any more of these, bring them to me quickly. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have work to do.
Okay, well, one way or another, we might as well fight our way through. Okay, I don't have much more. Now, I'm curious about this, because I seem to be getting more of the wiggles every time I take these guys out. So I'm curious if we're actually restocking the population, like if it's one of those where I actually do want to kind of over-farm this just a little bit. To quote-unquote rescue all of the wiggles and see if there's a reward. Or if it's just like Sonic the Hedgehog, there's an infinite number of forest animals just jammed into the robots. No matter how many you save, Robotnik always has more. Okay. It doesn't seem like the homing projectiles are pretty good. I don't even know if they are homing, I guess is the one question. They might just rotate around me until I find a target. The other question is, I'm noticing they're doing 13 damage. I wonder if even the spells scale off of how much like my regular attack does in damage. So in that case, well, it would be nice to potentially invest towards... let's see, it might be nice to invest towards, like, attack speed. I guess that would maybe give me more energy. But if I want to be doing both magic and melee, especially, best thing for me to do. Messed it up. It's fine. Best thing for me to do is just focus on raw damage, nothing more. There we go. All right, let's go back and see the village chieftain. Well, I guess we might as well interact with this first. No, that was actually a full new heart piece. All right, so let's level up. Let's see. Oh, so magic scales how much damage we do with skills. Okay, so no. The main question I have with investing in energy, for example, does that scale up? How much energy do I generate per hit? Is it a portion of my bar, or is it a flat amount of energy, or does it scale with my strength? Oh, okay. Other thing to note, everything gets progressively more expensive. Yeah, everything gets progressively more expensive, but the thing you invested in gets more and more expensive. So you're kind of incentivized to become an all-rounder. Alright, so where was I going? Right, we're gonna go try and talk to the town elder, if I can find him. Oh, nope, this definitely ain't it. Right, and I should probably swap my skills around. Oh, that damage boost is lovely. The main problem is... Wait, huh. Did my spells get any stronger? It almost felt like it did a little bit, but maybe these guys just have less durability than I thought. I might as well actually check the map. For whatever reason, I don't... Oh yeah, it is here. Yeah, I don't have much of a semblance of a sense of direction here, so there might actually be a couple of paths that I could take. I think most of this is predetermined. I really wish I could, like, press and hold the dash button and then trigger that into a run. Okay, here he is. Maybe? Or part of it. 47 out of 80. Never seen a slime around here. You seem to be not that corrupted. Okay, no, we've already seen all of this. Yeah, so it says 47 out of 80. So I guess I just keep swinging, take out as many things as I can, and then hopefully we'll max that out. I really wish... Wait, is this the speed mode? No, this is regular speed. No, it is a speed mode. We are going a little faster. Alright, let's see. Or no, that's the sneak. So maybe this is regular speed? Yeah, we just have to get up to speed. That's the dealio with this. Oops. Got stuck on their bat wings. It just didn't matter. But yeah, so it looks like rather than having specific little slime guys... Oh, because there's something here, but we can't get through. So this might be something for later. Or I can take this path through. Wait. Let's... Ow. Stupid. Yeah, I can't do too much about that then. I was hoping to yeet them into the water, but doesn't look like that's gonna work. What was I gonna say? Yeah, rather than having to go, like, clear out every single distinct enemy on the map, it's more of just like, hey, a certain quota of these guys have the wiggles in them. And just go hit enough of them and then you'll eventually fill out the town. I was hoping it would actually be a little bit less and have a little bit more town building, like there's only like 15, 20 of them, but they each do something different. I'm always a big fan of games like that, where the town building actually has like a long-term, has like a not a long term, but it's part of the progression system rather than just being kind of a side objective. Okay, so we do also have a southern path that I can take too, that I should keep an eye on. I'm thinking like Dark Cloud, for example. New hats. Health? Okay. Health hat. Oh, okay, so it just adds like a little leaf to the end and increases my max HP by 1. That's nice. Also seems like this is kind of just freeform and free-flowing. That's a different unit type as well. Yeah, so we have the Overhaven Grove. Let's just fast travel back. I don't want to do a new biome yet. Because we've got... Oh, this is probably that door. Let's see another way down here. I mean, here, let's go back. Because whatever that is to the right... Actually, both of these might just be new. No, this is the same biome. Mushrooms galore, and then we've got Chumbus. Oh my gosh, okay, he hurt. I apologize. I was originally thinking this was easy. Ah, shoot. I'm gonna have to go get my juice back. Yeah, I legitimately thought this was going to be kind of a cakewalk and I wasn't taking this seriously. Turns out, no. I was just very much in tutorial land. Okay, we get another whirlwind. The one thing I will say, let's go back to skills. I think we want to do a double whirlwind. Okay, might as well heal. Ow. So I don't actually want to fight this guy. Whatever he's defending. Hold up. Yeah, he's got too much HP. Ow. New hat. Multi-hit. But the thing is, I don't actually have to fight him yet. Okay. Hat. Multi-hit. Successive melee attacks restore HP. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's very good. Okay, he doing a thing. Stay away from the AoE. Unfortunately, yeah, that doesn't do much. You know, my abilities aren't very strong. Ow. Okay, that hurts. Got him. Okay, he was only worth 100, but we got him. And that multi-hit crown was able to sustain my health, like, reasonably well. I'm not entirely sure how it triggers the heal, because it seems kind of inconsistent. Sometimes it heals me on one hit, sometimes it heals like after 2 or 3. So it might actually just be one of those where like it's just a random chance of healing me with every hit. Still, that's insanely powerful for a early game upgrade, and I'm glad I went that direction. So in that case, we want to go all in on attack speed. Ignore everything else. Just chainsaw things into non-existence. Because if I attack wicked fast, I'll just be able to heal freely. And I'm not exactly going to say, like, ignore the consequences, because potential ouch. Get out of here. Good luck swimming, Wiggle. I do feel kind of bad that, yeah, they are just hopping onto these creatures after I destroy them. Regardless of what environment they've been put into. The Void, they somehow dig their way back. Don't question it. Don't think hard about it. I don't know. Too many games have had that where it's just like, rescue this person. I put them in a compromised position, but because they're counted as rescued, it doesn't matter. Oh, I don't remember what game it was. I definitely remember one of those where, like, you could rescue an NPC, and then as soon as they were flagged as rescued, that was it. You didn't need to care about them anymore. And I, like, left them standing in fire, and it was fine. Literally did not matter. Okay, maybe the Wiggle doesn't come out of that one, but maybe I've just killed enough Wiggles at this point. We will see. Okay. Let's see. Level up. Boy, that gets pricey. Still, I think it's still going to be more valuable for me to just invest hard into attack speed than anything else at this point. A little bit of damage here and there, but... yeah, if I can just get through my entire attack combo in, like, a second or two, that's probably going to be a lot easier. Okay, seems like there's something here. Now, could I potentially hardcore parkour my way over? I'm gonna say probably no. I can't clip my way through. Nope, definitely not. Alright. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to, like, sometimes when I play these games, you can potentially, like, air juggle your way through. And, like, do some funky platforming. This is not one of those cases. And that's fine. Yeah, I could see Kid Me going bananas for games like this. I definitely did back in the day. I don't want to say, where are we going? We have the town. Oh, Buddy saved 80. Battle dungeons. So this is the fungal cave, so the zone gets bigger. I guess let's go back to the town very briefly since we've saved 80 buddies. Nope, didn't work. Yeah, it takes a little bit too long to do the jump slam. And that's okay. What was I going to say? But yeah, if I've saved 80 buddies, then there's maybe a chance that we can get a reward if we come back to town. Looks like we're still saving more of them, which is confusing, because it feels like after a certain point, am I just adding to the population of this town? Oh, we get some maracas. New hat, shards. What's that do? Increases money. Well, considering I'm not hurt, let's just do it. Oh, they're more like antennas. They're not maracas. If they're maracas, I'd be shaking them. I am not. Hopefully we get the ability to, like slime slide? Kind of like a speed boost or something. It feels like this is kind of a game ripe for, like, heavy Metroidvania abilities. You know, unlocking double jump, slide, different weapon types, stuff like that. That unlock various doors. Doesn't need it. It just feels like it would be prime for it. Okay, so let's level up again, increase my attack speed. Looks like it might be diminishing returns to some degree as well, which is a little bit of a shame. But I get it. Alright, let's fast travel. Let's go over here. Because yeah, we've checked out that one area. I don't think there's anywhere else I can go but this. I like the idea of there being free exploration, but if I don't have access to it, I don't have access to it. I wonder how many different enemy types we have. Well, that's a new one. Okay, so we might need to invest a little bit more into raw damage. New element, ice. Okay. Let's do... Oh. Element. That's ultimate skill. Character, weapon. It looks like there's actually going to be a decent amount. I also wonder if the fist is actually more viable than I think it is. Okay, this is a path over here. Different hat? Yep, new hat. Magic. Okay, increase in magic by 10% when equipped. That's, compared to some of the other ones, not actually that good.
Statues of the old guardians the little slime found. This one of Silver, most nurturing and caring. From a young age, Silver had trouble relating to their siblings, Frigus and Ignis. They often brought them flowers, but would be met with scrutiny. Ignis saw the flowers as weak and useless, while Frigus saw them as perishable and fleeting. Their differences divided the Guardians, but Silver still cared for the flora all the same.
Excuse me, that's a giant spiky bear thing. Kind of, I don't know. I want to say kind of garbage guardians if they're just like, nature, screw it, we don't like it. I guess maybe they have a, like, specific preference for one type of nature versus others, but it still feels weird and tacky. New skill, breath. Okay, can I go that way? The answer is no. Well, can I breathe on things? Oh, elements up here. Got it. Yeah, so it seems like the ice whirlwind is very much the trick. Because yeah, it absolutely wrecks their ability to... It wrecks their ability to attack and keeps them locked down for a while. One of the problems I was having with the whirlwind in general previously mostly boiled down to the fact that the whirlwind, like the enemies would just attack their way out of it, but if they're slowed, they're probably going to stay in that whirlwind mode for a while. Okay. I have no, like, real concept of where I'm going. I'm just on a trip. If there's enemies around that I can farm for money, so I can level up harder, then I will go kill. Okay, so we've got a fight door. I guess I might as well do the dungeons whenever we see them. No reason not to. Often when I play these games, ooh, this actually seems like it's just a test of strength. Yeah, it is fight room. Fight me! Oh, that's the wrong one. Yeah, I do wonder if, like, investing harder into magic would have been worth it. I'm just thinking I have to attack things to get my magic back, and I heal based on attacking things. So better to just focus fire and be specifically fighty. I appreciate that slowing things down also slows down their attack as well. If we can get, like, a greatsword, anything with a really big sweep. That would probably be really lovely here. Though I guess that would kind of hamper my ability to self-heal. Maybe. Oh. Cripes. Okay, I'm just gonna go over here. Hats. Multi-hit. Unfortunately big in here. Is not affected. Yeah. He is Okay, so we might want to put ice on a projectile just to slow him down. Shoot. Oh, so that just kicked me out. Oh, we lost our stuff. I mean, that's fine. Let's see. Question. Can I... Oh, I can make these all ice. No, I can't. Stinky. I guess let's do a double whirlwind. And go back in. Keep the crown on. We don't need that many shards. I mean, we do, but... worthless if I don't survive. So I'm going to use Ice Shot. Mostly to lock down the boss. Because we don't need to lock these guys down super aggressively. Just the whirlwind is enough. Also, I love the fact that this is kind of the soft edge. Oh no, it is just the limits of the arena. Okay, who next? Takes a little bit. Probably just focus fire the periphery since they're going to be shooting at me. Okay. Oh, the breath has a knockback effect. Awkward. There we go. I should look at how much juice they're giving me every time I kill one of them. The fact that that guy leads with an attack that almost takes off all of my health is rough. I was gonna say at least I know how to fight him, but... Ow. And there's no way for me to get my stuff back without going in there and fighting him again. Dang. This, is harder than I thought it was going to be. Like, I legitimately was like, oh yeah, it's a nice cute little pseudo Soulslike. The answer is, it's hard, actually. Kind of. Okay. I think I'm gonna very quickly... modify my build. We're going to do whirlwind with projectile. Oh, can I not do breath? Okay, there we go. Logic is behind that. We don't need the damage. We just want the... we just want the ability to have it slow multiple targets. And potentially lock him down a little. This feels like I'm hitting this controller enough, you guys might be able to hear it. But yeah, so the Ice Whirlwind is good CC. And we just have to be very careful that we don't get hit by his initial charge. Because yeah, he spawns in swinging. Are you... wait, did that one-shot me? Alright, well, now's a good time to show this off. So this game has, nope. Settings, accessibility, difficulty. There we go. I'm just gonna... don't think about it. Whoop. I'm just gonna crank that right up. We're gonna clear this challenge, because that guy actually is rough. And I can't escape this. I have to be here. I mean, I could just let my experience go away, but oh, I've just doubled my damage. Sure. That's extremely powerful. And helpful. But yeah, I love games that actually let you do that. That let you kind of switch the meters and say, yeah, this is either too hard for me or annoying in some way, shape, or form. Let me control this experience and change it to be what I want it to be. instead of frustrating me by just keeping me stuck here. I don't know, I'm a sucker for games that have that level of control, purely from the perspective of like, you know, how often have you ever gotten stuck in a game and you're like, I kind of hate this, but I love the game, so I need to get past this so I can keep playing and enjoying the game, and it kind of, like, it always just harms the experience a little bit in my mind. I get to, like, you know, get good and whatnot. Yeah, it's the fact that he can just one-shot me is the tough bit. Because there's not much I can do about it. The other part is the attack actually comes really early in the animation. It's like a hurrah, and then he follows up. Like, it's that quick jab that's killing me a little bit. Because I think I'm fine. Yeah, interesting. Going from playing Monster Hunter to this, very few attacks in, say, like Monster Hunter have such like a quick wind-up. Usually most of the attacks are well telegraphed, or even overly telegraphed, so you're kind of waiting for it to actually happen, which is how you get caught, kind of unaware by an attack pattern. And so, you know, I can't tell you how many different monsters in Monster Hunter right now have messed me up because I'm like, waiting, and then I'd either block too soon and block too late. But so much of that is my fault because, like, you know, I don't quite know when in the animation is the attack. Whereas this one is just immediate. It's just go time, good luck. Don't be in front of this thing ever. I was hoping slowing it down. Oh, and I'm on fire too, because I was close enough to that. Because there's... Yeah, even with the ice. Even with the ice. What? That is, in fact, 4 health. Like, what am I supposed to do about that? I guess the answer is have more HP, but the real answer I have at the moment is, chunk enemy down. There we go. I'm gonna reset everything after this. I'm just, actually getting drubbed here, which is shocking me. I've only gotten carded once in Wilds. It was to the freaking, Jan Kutku. As soon as you hit, like, high rank. Sucker was just going pure chaos mode. Actually, you know what? Maybe that's it. I just don't do well with enemies with, slightly, like, swingy animations. I like things that are predictable and rhythmic. Not to say that this enemy is not particularly rhythmic. It's more of just kind of like a bam, bam, bam. But the reach on it, though. Well, on the flip side, we're at least getting a decent amount of stuff. I'm also noticing the, oh my god, that thing hits for 5. I took 2.5 damage from that thing. Yeah, go figure. Even with the extra HP, I wouldn't be able to survive that. Hell, I'm still gonna get wrecked by this sucker. I am, shocked and appalled. He also seems to completely ignore the, ice whirlwind, which is part of the problem. Because I need that to slow him down just a little bit. Okay, in that case, let's go back to my skills. Let's just do regular projectile. Because if I can slow him down, maybe this will be easier. I think the problem is, like, as soon as I take that initial hit, I'm kind of hosed. Because it makes it extremely difficult for me to fight him if I know I don't have that buffer zone. Oh, on the plus side, I'm going to be able to get out of here with just like a shit ton of money, and we can become extremely strong. I'm noticing the crown must give me kind of like a banked heal of some variety. Because I will take a hit from one of these regular enemies and then heal right back up again. Maybe there's just a delay. Alright, I'm just going to be over here. Yeah, there's no way that I can slow him down more. Oh. Ow? What? Hello? I'd like to heal. What? How? I'm not even sure if this is my fault at this point. I mean, lack of patience and whatnot. Maybe I just shouldn't have gone in here. The problem is there's no escape. It's not like my experience shards are sitting around outside the door, so I can't go collect them. So, like, if I want the 1,400 shards, I need to win. It is a psychological trap that has no escape. Either you beat this or you lose access to it forever. And, like, I don't need it. Very much I can get by without. Yeah, I've doubled my damage. I mean, I guess I could reduce his attack rate. But, like, it doesn't even seem like he's affected by the slow. And, like, even with the double damage, this guy is clonking me. And yeah, part of it is... I can't lead him out because he actually moves and swings faster than me. And because my dash terminates... Ow. Yeah, see, like, I'll kind of still be behind him, but because I'm near enough to his hitbox... Got him. Please don't be another phase. At least we get the meteor skill. I'm pretty sure that's the reason why that's hard. Maybe. I don't know. Okay. But yeah, because my dash stops my movement. You know, I dash and then there's a bit of a pause before I start moving again. It actually makes the dash kind of rough to use. Oh, I see. I'd probably walk out this. Yeah, that's the exit. It makes the dash kind of rough to use against overly mobile enemies. Because overly mobile enemies like, say, that guy, 100% will just... Wait, can I... Well... I was gonna try and shoot that, but I don't have enough stamina. Let's go back into the settings. I don't need... Okay, reset to defaults. I don't need this to be any easier. Like, except for that one guy, this has been fine. You know, not overly punishing, not particularly difficult. Pretty much just correct. Might increase my maximum energy at least once. I still don't think I'm gonna go for a magic damage build just because it feels like I'd be splitting my resources too hard. Especially with how things scale up. Okay, other one is skills. Summon meteors from the sky. What can I combo into that? Whirlwind. What does that even do? So they all create whirlwinds. Yeah, if I could get fire on that, that would be lovely. Okay, that is actually very strong. Great against groups. And solid base damage. This has got a little bit of a wind-up time. Okay. Now. No. Okay. Cannot hit that orb thing. So where are we going? Probably to the right? Because there's a area to the left. But yeah, let's see if we can, yeah, go here. Oops. That's not it. And yeah, the increasing my energy did not increase the scale at which it regains. We going here? Yeah, this looks new. There we go. Luckily, despite the fact that these guys have the ice breath, they're not immune or even resistant to frost, from what I can tell. Ah, I can't yeet this guy off the edge. He is fixed in place. Well, it's fine. Easy enough. We have another. I think level up, let's boost my damage a smidge. Boy, those diminishing returns are tough, though. Yeah, I think the first upgrade was like a +4 or 5 damage. Now it's down to a +2. So, yeah. Either there's heavy I mean, there absolutely are heavy diminishing returns. Either this is short, or they really don't want you overscaling too much. Well, at least with my super high attack speed and general raw damage. Oh, I bet I have to just kill every enemy in the area before that opens up, maybe? There we go. Not the one on the right, though. We gotta open that from the other side. But yeah, what was I going to say? And my general attack speed means I'm locking things down pretty quick, which is nice. I might consider investing into magic since diminishing returns. Maybe. And also that meteor shot is good. The main problem is just fueling it. I guess it depends what kind of spells I get at a later date. Because, yeah, I mean, it seems like there's a lot of options, which I'm going to give, like, major kudos to. It feels like this game has a lot of fun components to play around with. The mixing and matching of, like, abilities and elemental effects seems, I mean, is always a lot of fun. Any game that does that usually... I'm just gonna say have fun over there, maybe. Okay, that's going somewhere, but I can't go through it. I don't know. I'm instantly enraptured by any game that lets me start to set up, like, elemental combos. Just because, once again, you can kind of create a build. And the more I play... The more of these games that I play, the more I want, like, build crafting. The ability to kind of forge an identity through what I've made. Corrupted Silva, ancient god of the forest. Ooh. Now let's see if you're harder or easier than that one dude. Okay, all things considered, this is going to sound a bit silly. Meteor, ice. Meteor, ice. It won't let me. Why not? Ow. Okay, so that hurts. Okay, now we can do Ice Meteor. The only immediate problem is I'm very wounded, and these spikes apparently do an AoE smash. Or AoE explosion? That I don't really know what I can do about that. Ow. I think I'm probably toast. We will see. Come on. What? Okay. At the end of it? Yeah. Alright, stay away from those. Can I break them? I can. There we go. Ow. Yeah, I think the best thing I can do is mostly just stay away. Be nice if the meteor shower is a little bit more consistent with how it aims. There we go. Ow. Ooh, those leaves being in the way. And never mind, they're dead. We're good. Now, did we just kill the Guardian? Are we now the Guardian? I guess we get a spear. New weapon, spear. Oh, no. And then now they're doing fine. Okay. Let's throw the spear on and see what that does. Long spear attack at a distance.
I live. I thrive. I awaken.
Now, we have an interact button. Oh, we can be cuddly with the giant bear. Bear hog? Bear hog. Just get impaled on the spikes, die. Well, that's cute. Why not? Alright, so it feels like I've kind of missed a bunch. There's a whole lot of level that I skipped over. So let's go back a little bit first. I'm pretty sure I cannot level up. I could invest in magic. I'll put 1 point into it. Seeing as that's the biggest potential damage gain right there. Okay. Spear's not bad. Doesn't work too hot against... Doesn't work too hot against the, let's see. I don't know. Groups, I guess. But I guess it does pierce through enemies, so maybe it's not that bad. Okay, so we want to go here and then cut right, because I haven't been this direction. Foliage didn't exactly make this seem like a viable path. Oh, it's the fly town. Let's see, new hat. Dodge damage, 164 out of 80. Well, that's probably a good sign. Oh, we've also got this guy. Oh, if only I could enter. Okay. So yeah, we can't go in, and we don't have enough tomes. We need to get 2 more before he gives me another health upgrade. This is probably going to be bad, isn't it? I'm also not really sure if the meteors do more damage. Okay, and I can jump over this. No, it seems like it takes more damage the more, yeah, the more of these are present, which is good. So if all of the meteors hit kind of the same target, it should take more. Maybe. And yeah, I might as well just be using the meteor whenever I've got it up. Okay. Big ups. I will say the spear is a better spellcaster weapon just because it gets me much more mana than we were getting before. I guess technically it's stamina. No, please don't be another one of the big guys. It is not beautiful. As it is not, I should actually have no trouble getting through this. Wait, what? Oh. Oh! Oh, of course, that counts as an insta-death. Lazy. Difficulty settings, player damage. I'm just gonna crank this up. It does kind of feel like the game feels better when the enemies die faster. But maybe that's just me. It's saying new hat for the dodge damage. Huh. Did that double my damage? I don't think it did. It definitely feels a lot higher, which is nice. Yeah, let's not walk into the void. It seemed like I had been able to walk over it previously, so I was confused. I was like, well, I don't know, maybe it's got an invisible barrier, and the answer is nope. I'm also a little out of sorts. I don't know. Sick with something. Nothing major, but I've just been feeling like under the weather for the last 2 days, and it quite literally could actually just be the weather. We went from 15 degrees to 55 over the course of like 2 days, and I don't know if it's like, this is something I've been dealing with pretty much for forever, but it's been feeling like it's been getting worse over time. That like the older I get, the more I'm like, oh, the weather's doing a big jump. I am dead. And it takes me a little while to recover from that. And so like whenever that happens, I'm usually also kind of messed up by it. I was not in front of him, but whatever. The bat just died on its own. I appreciate that their ability to stay aloft is determined very heavily on where the ground is. And that if you take the ground away from them, they have nothing. Okay, was that it? Or is there another wave? No, that's it. Get to tablet. And we're good. Alright, well, I think this is probably a pretty good stopping point. We've beaten the first boss. We've still got a bunch of stuff to go back and explore, including like whole sections of previous zones that I haven't fully checked out. Which means that I've either missed stuff, or I'm going to have to come back at a later date. Let me check. Yeah, map was here. So we've done this. It looks like there's another door on the other side. What? Yeah, there's something on the other side of this that also... Unless I can redo that one. No way. No way, no how. That's probably just another door on the opposite side of this that I can get to somehow. Also looks like there's something in the top left I can maybe get to. Also is yelling at me about this new hat. Dramatically increases damage to the next melee hit after a dodge. Well, that's nice. But yeah, it's a cute little... I struggle to call this exactly a Souls-like. It definitely has that, like, tough as nails action RPG feel. But I don't think it quite gets that level of, like, stamina management, nor maybe quite as much width as I would expect from, like, a proper Souls-like. And so it's kind of in those, like that weird zone where it's, like, definitely Souls adjacent, mostly just action RPG. But seeing as Dark Souls is just an action RPG, it's kind of one of those where it's like, what is a Souls-like versus not? I don't know if this is really the place for that kind of conversation. It's just something I think about sometimes when it comes to these games of like, you know, how much is too much, how much is too little when it comes to like defining what is or is not a Souls-like. Okay, so whatever that is, I cannot cross it. That's the point. And it'd be an interesting thing to kind of reflect upon. I know the conversation was very much like, long time ago, what is or isn't a Souls-like, and It feels like industry-wise we've kind of moved past that. Let's see. But some part of me is still kind of obsessed with the idea of, like, what targets do you have to hit to be a Souls-like? And I realize this is kind of a silly thing for me to perseverate over, if only because, like, I wholeheartedly dismiss the Berlin convention when it comes to, like, defining what is or isn't a roguelike, but I think it's just because things have evolved past super hard over the years. Where, like, now you have 3 different grades of roguelikes: traditional, roguelike, and then now roguelite. And even then, you're starting to really see a bunch of roguelikes just becoming kind of modern... Ooh, these are new. Modern arcade games, rather than, like, say, Binding of Isaac, which is a much more... Ooh, buff weapon. That should be good. Okay, I was gonna take a moment, since these things are far away, but I do not have the option to do that. Okay, and they're cute little lizard buddies that are coming out of these guys. Not getting any health from this, though, which is unfortunate. I wish the health gain was a little more predictable, but it's probably just like a 10% chance. Is this a moose? Kind of. I'm dead. Oh, and I have a lot to lose on that one, too. That's rough. Alright, well... I guess I'm gonna chuck myself into this one. It probably is gonna get easier as I just understand it. I guess I should probably also have equipped buff weapon as a skill. Let's just do that real quick. Whirlwind. Does that just put a whirlwind down? Because I don't know how to feel about that if that's just how buff weapon works. I was really hoping it was going to buff my weapon with like a whirlwind attack or something. Okay, let's try... Let's try this. What the hell? Move away from the... God damn it. I don't know what happened to the weird clappy dude. He's still over here. He's just stuck. So let's leave that alone for a moment. The problem is these projectiles can still hit me. Okay, but my health is looking fine. A weird moose beast. Alright, so far so good. So the summon familiar just summons multiple of these. What if I make the... oh, biscuits. Okay, I give up. Frickin' my health. I can take one hit from those guys and I'm toast. It's legitimately actually very hard. Sometimes. I think so much of it boils down to just the surprise enemy attacks with the slightly unclear hitboxes. Like, you could be far away and you still get hit by kind of the insta-jab and then the animation follows. And I get it, and like, once I understand it, it's fine, but I don't fight those guys quite often enough for it to be consistent or easy to work with. And so, like, that's the one enemy I think I take true umbrage with. So what happens if I do this? Okay, so that just summons that in a row. That's good, actually. Little creature locks onto the nearest enemy. I don't know what that did. I have no idea. I like the buff weapon, and being able to just, like, create a whole bunch of those is super handy. Anyway, where are we going? I think I'm actually just going to go back to the save section, even if I'm not going to be able to get to my stuff. That's fine. We're pretty much at the end here anyway. But yeah, I love being able to combine abilities. I wish I could combine abilities onto my weapon as well, because it'd be kind of neat if I could add Whirlwind or Frost or something like that. I was really hoping buff weapon would be that I would buff the weapon to do, like, summon homing projectiles, or, oh, that's just for the area. Okay. Yeah, there's still a puzzle dungeon somewhere in here, but that probably means you revisit the zone. And that's probably true of this area as well. Nice. Let's see. Can I go back to the main menu? I can. I could also play multiplayer, but, nah, I'm playing the solo. Is there no way that I can go out to the menu? Oh, here it is. Main menu. Perfect. But yeah, I like the idea of combining all the different skills and abilities together. It feels like some of them are maybe a little bit on the, I don't want to say on the rough side, but I was hoping for some more combos. Like, for example, putting Whirlwind onto the buff. I guess it created a very long-term persistent Whirlwind, which was kind of useful. But I was really hoping I'd be able to add, like, Whirlwinds to my own attacks. Anyway, also just that one enemy. That one enemy I think is just maybe a little hard. But that's what the difficulty settings are for, and I will give this, like, a ton of credit. If the game is kicking your butt, you can tweak it as much as you want and make it as easy or as hard as you possibly can. And that's something I have to respect, and that's something that I wish more games would kind of follow suit on. Purely from the perspective of, like, it is legitimately so nice to be like, hey, I've hit a brick wall here. And sure, I could power through it, I could get good, or I could just say, let's even it out. Let's take that difficulty curve and bring it back down and make it nice and easy. And honestly, like, the game felt pretty good, just bumping all the damage up. Most of the regular mobs weren't that hard. And the hard mobs, well, they hit so hard that you might as well do twice as much damage against them, because they're still going to kick you in the teeth. In the goo? Okay, let's not say that. Anyway, I guess before we go, a couple of things to note is, of course, this game does have co-op. I didn't show it in this video, but I believe you can play it both local and online, which is kind of nice. I think it's only up to 2-player, but I cannot tell. Yeah, I think it's 2-player co-op. Yeah, with another player in online or couch co-op mode. And so very much like easy Souls-like to get into with a gamer, with like a new gamer, somebody you don't play with that often, or, you know, just have like a more casual romp with a friend instead. Or if you got a kid. I think that's kind of where this fits, is that this is very much like the starter Souls-like if you want to get a kid into the genre without having to make them stare ghoulies in the butt as you're trying to stab them a bunch. So this is much more of like a immediately palatable experience, which I think is nice. And it's still hard. Like, that's the thing, is that, like, it doesn't pull its punches when it doesn't want to, and I like that as a means of, like, saying, hey, it's cute, it's accessible, but it's still hard, and you're still gonna have to work to win. And I know, I guess it is the Souls-like in that respect. In a lot of respects, I think it was mostly just the, like, I'm a sucker for the bigger, deeper exploration feel, and this felt a little bit more linear. And so for me, like, level design is such a huge part of Souls-likes. But it does have a lot of, like, extra areas that you loop back on. The fact that we were going through these zones and seeing, oh yeah, we've only seen half of it. You've got to get to the other side through some other convoluted means of getting there. That does feel nice. Even if it does still feel a little bit linear. Anyway, I guess with all that said, I should say a very quick thank you to Pancake Games and Whitethorn Games for reaching out and sponsoring this video. It was very kind of you. It was a ton of fun. And also that Slime Heroes is available now on PC and Xbox. So if you do want to pick it up and play it yourselves, follow the link in the description below. And then, of course, it'll be out on Switch and PlayStation at a later date. But for now, I guess if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, it helps more than you know, and if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe, because I got tons to check out and show off. But for now, thank you all so much for watching, I'll see you next time.